The next team that's going to leave Florida, next Lieutenant Governor of Florida, Jeff Camp, and the next Governor of the state of Florida, Charile.
The Constitution talks about it, Senator. It talks about the fact that we need to ensure domestic tranquility. What does that mean? It means to make sure that you're safe. It's important to understand how significant that is to the people of Florida, and I do. You know why? Because I listen to them. They want a listener. They want somebody who listens to them. You know, I say this all the time. God gave me 2 ears and 1 mouth, Louis, and I try to respect the ratio. It's important, Commissioner, to listen. Well, they're concerned about what's happening. My friends in the back, there's only one person in this race that actually graduated from a Florida public high school. You know what his name is? Charile Crist. St. Pete High, 1974. I understand education. I come from an education family, Mildred. My father served on the Pinellas County School Board when I was a kid. That's what got me addicted to this stuff. It really did. And I understand it too because I have 3 sisters that I love dearly. 2 of them have been public school teachers. And they understand it firsthand. And I know how important it is, Jim, to make sure that we pay teachers more. And I guarantee you, if we win this election, we'll pay the teachers more. We got the money to do it without raising taxes. And we've got to continue to take a measure of what happens in the classroom. Even Governor Lawton Chiles understood that. You know, he said it was going to be tough, but we cannot flinch. Anybody see the debate the other night?
Talking about the polls, if they're tight, and I said that's just the importance of people getting out and voting.
Exactly right. Yeah. Listen, polls aren't what's important. What's important are people. And democracy is about people and exercising that precious right to get out and vote. That's why it's so important that in 11 days from now, people take the opportunity and exercise that right that we have in this country that's so precious. They can also vote early, as you know. Early polls are open now. They can vote absentee. We make it easy to vote in Florida, and it's important that everybody exercise that.
We need to make sure that it's a positive change. We need to make sure that our next governor is somebody who understands that you got to keep taxes down for the benefit of our people. I'm running against somebody who wants to raise your taxes for the benefit of government. That's why I say that he wants to be the government's governor, and I want to be the people's governor. David, that's what we deserve.
It is my privilege, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you today America's Mayor, Rudolph Giuliani.
Ready for Charlie to get him in, make sure he gets elected? This is the critical time now. I mean, Charlie has worked very, very hard. He's been a terrific Attorney General. He understands what's needed to keep Florida safe, to keep Florida growing. This is a man who's been a terrific Attorney General, and he's going to be a great, great governor, and it's going to be because of you.
Vote for Charile Crist. If you want your taxes higher, you vote for Jim Davis. This is not complicated stuff. It's easy. The choice is crystal clear. Let's talk about insurance reform, making sure that we get your rates down. This guy is proposing some scheme. I call it a risky scheme. You know where I got that, Tony? I call it a risky scheme because what he wants to do is he wants to basically put a tax on it. And you know what? When he served in Tallahassee, he actually did vote to add a tax to your insurance bill. Can you believe it? Well, let's talk about the future, because that's what this is all about. There are 3 moments in time. There's the past, the present, and the future. And the past is done. Nothing we can do to affect it or change it. And then there's the present. And as soon as these words come out of my lips, the present becomes the past. And then there's the most exciting thing of all, and that's the future. And I'm talking about Florida's future. I'm talking about your future. Doing what's right for the people. It has been a tremendous honor to be your Attorney General, to be the people's lawyer. But more than you know, I want to be your governor. I want to be the people's governor. And nobody will fight harder for you than Charile Crist as the next governor of the state of Florida. All you got to do, look at the record. Because anybody can say anything they want during the course of a campaign. But if that rhetoric and what they're saying during the campaign doesn't match their record, then you ought not believe it. My opponent says a lot of things. He'll promise you the sun and the moon, but he doesn't go to work. He doesn't get it done, and he shouldn't be moving up. We go to work, we go to the chair, we go to work, we make sure that we stand up, and we make sure that we follow up for the people. That's why I have fought the utility companies to make sure that your rates are down. That's why I protected you as your Attorney General to make sure that Florida's at a 35-year low in crime in our state. That's why I always understand every morning when I get up who the boss is. And that's you, the people. I'm running for governor for you. It's for you. The mayor's right, that's what this is about. It's for you. So, here we are, less than 48 hours away. A lot of you have early voted. God bless you for that. Thank you so much for doing so. But for those of you who have not, if you can do so later today, and then it shuts off. And then it's all about Tuesday. It's all about November the 7th. You got to make sure you get out. You got to make sure that your friends get out and vote. That your family members get out and vote. People you go to church with, people that you work with. It's all about turning out to vote. Are you ready to turn out to vote?